Well, hello and welcome in. Thank you for being here. I hope you are having a great day. This is the weekly topic of the week class. I am Ivan, and I am taking you on the next step in your continuing $100,000 haircutter journey. This week, the topic of the week is running on time for every haircut appointment you ever take forever. That's a big statement, the word forever, running on time forever, and literally never being late. We're going to talk about it today. But before we go there, of course, we go here. $100,000 haircutter tip of the day. Today is December 7th. December 7th. I think that's an important day in history, isn't it? Yeah, it is, if you know your history. But today is also December 7th in the haircut world. December 7th, day 341 of the year, with just 24 days remaining this year. Block your vacation. Now is the time to be thinking about next year's vacation. This holiday season, when the shop is slammed, you know you need a vacation. If you block it off now, you will be sure to have the time to take the vacation. If you wait to mark out a few weeks, you will likely not do it. Planning for vacation ensures that you will take the vacation. Planning early will open you up to more choices and better pricing for flights and hotels and other booked elements for your time off. Vacation does not have to be out of town. It can be time in your backyard. It can be just time out of the shop. It's still time away for physical and mental renewal. But the important thing here is booking the time ahead of time to ensure that it actually happens. Life gets busy, life gets in the way, stuff happens. And we're going to talk about stuff happens as we talk about the topic of the week. But that's your $100,000 haircutter tip of the week. Paper, digital, audio, ivanzoot.com, Amazon.com to get paper. And of course, by subscribing at Patreon, you can download or receive electronically the $100,000 haircutter tip of the day every single day directly to you on the web. So if you're not a book person, you can still be an information person and a success person and a growth person and a $100,000 haircutter. All right, let's jump into the topic of the week, running on time. I've been in the business 33 years. Feels like a while. And it is. And I have never been late for a booked appointment. When someone has booked a haircut appointment with me, I have never served them late. Never as in never. And I know that sounds like a big boastful statement, and it's not about me bragging. I don't believe in late. I was raised that you're not late. On time is 5 minutes early. Right on time, to me, that's a couple of minutes late. So I believe in being prepared. It's just part of my DNA. And I recognize not everybody's quite like that. But I also recognize there are huge benefits, rewards, and opportunities tied to establishing this track record. It really comes down to the respect that is that two-way street. You respecting your client's time, and your clients, therefore, respecting yours. You know, this topic got started by a post on social media in which someone asked the question about grace. How much grace time do you afford customers for their appointments? Meaning, how much time do you give them to be on time for their appointment and still serve them? And my comment was, no grace. Zero. A 1 o'clock appointment is a 1 o'clock appointment. You are expected to be present and ready to go, as I like to say, butt down in the chair at 12:59 and 59 seconds, so your service experience can begin exactly at 1 o'clock. No grace. People posted 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, are they going to call ahead? They started really parsing out all the different choices, options, and scenarios associated with late. And my position is no grace. If you are not on time for me, I cannot be on time for you. And I cannot be late for my next appointment. One client late can snowball and destroy the entire day. Now, the only way you can expect this of clients, you must be on time, is if you yourself are on time all the time. You can't have it both ways. You can't demand and expect clients to be on time, yet you yourself does not respect their time and run on time. So, my take on it is granting grace is really granting clients permission to abuse you. If you let someone be late, you tell them it's okay to be late. And you reinforce, to some extent, you reward bad behavior. And rewarding bad behavior will only get you more bad behavior. So here's my thoughts on it. You've got to do what you've got to do to be able to run on time. Now, when a client is late, I believe there's a couple things we do. Number one, we decline their service. You no longer have an appointment. I'm sorry if you walk in at 3 minutes after 1, you're not a 1 o'clock appointment anymore. At that point, the client becomes a walk-in. They have some choices. Number one, they can rebook for another time. Number two, they can wait, essentially becoming a walk-in, to be dropped into an available spot when a spot comes available. And number three is we can offer them less time and less service. We'll talk more about that in one of my tips in just a little bit. But you offer clients options and you let them choose from the options available to them when they are late. So what I want to go over here is the big tips, my system that I've used to never be late for a haircut appointment, to run on time all the time. Tip number one, set your booking time and respect your booking time. Here's what I mean. If it takes you 45 minutes to deliver a haircut, consistently, routinely, regularly, on an ongoing basis, you can deliver a quality technical service and customer service experience for a haircut in 45 minutes. You got to book on the hour. You got to book them out on the hour so you have built-in buffer time. Not time to be used to squeeze. We're never, ever, ever going to squeeze. That's another one of the points we're going to come up on in this conversation. But you set your booking time and you respect your booking time and you book fat. You book out more time than you need every time. There's always an opportunity to straighten up, clean up, return a text, go to the bathroom, grab a granola bar, grab something to drink, to use that little bit of extra buffer time, but it lets you be on time. Now, for those of you that are listening to that going, hey, if it takes me 45 and I book out an hour, I've got wasted time in there. Well, here's where element number two comes in, and it's very, very important. Element number one is set your booking time and respect your booking time. Element number two is have your prices high enough that you can afford the padded booking time so that that extra 15 minutes doesn't matter to you. You're not looking at that and going, hey, every 3 of those, I've got enough for a whole nother haircut. And you're costing me money with this system here. You've got to be charging enough to be comfortable enough with the booking times the way you've set them so that it doesn't matter. You can be chill. You can relax. You can move through your day in a smooth, comfortable manner, and everybody can be happy. For me, that appointment booking time is half an hour. I can bang out haircuts no problem all day in 15 minutes. But occasionally, something might happen to slow me down. Occasionally, I might want to spend a few more moments with a client. Therefore, I only book 2 appointments an hour, on the hour and on the half hour. I serve 4 because I get 2 more in. Those are walk-ins. But if I run a little long with one of those appointments, I'll forego the walk-in and just kill time till the next appointment. And the system works for me, and I'm never late for a haircut appointment. Number one, set your booking time, respect your booking time. Number 2, have your prices high enough so I'm cool. Number 3 on the list, just say no. Decline everything that doesn't fit. Decline add-on services when you can. Book them for another time. Decline, never squeeze. That's number 4 is never squeeze. We're going to get there in just a minute. But just say no when someone's late. I'm sorry, I can't serve you. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Number 4, never squeeze. You know, squeezing is an interesting phenomenon in our industry because people believe that squeezing, you're doing somebody a favor. Hey, buddy, can you squeeze me in? And you're looking at Jimmy and you're going, you know what? I'm going to squeeze Jimmy in. I'm going to do Jimmy a solid. I'm going to be good to Jimmy. I'm going to help Jimmy. Jimmy's going to appreciate it. Well, first of all, Jimmy doesn't appreciate it. Jimmy just gets away with abusing you. And he doesn't realize that you're going the extra mile for him. But more importantly, when you squeeze, you are abusing 4 people. 4 people are getting the short end of the deal every time you squeeze. Think about it. When you squeeze somebody in, number 1, The person in your chair right now gets hustled out of the chair. While I'm squeezing Jimmy, I got to get rid of Mike. Let's go. Rush, rush, rush. Hurry up. Hustle the service. Maybe you don't give them your full attention. Maybe you don't ask for referrals. Maybe you don't rebook their appointment. Maybe you don't suggest and recommend take-home product. But the first person you damage in the relationship is the person in the chair. Person number one just got screwed, for lack of a better way to put it. Next up, whoever you squeeze. Whoever you squeeze doesn't get a fair shake. They get rushed through. They get hustled through. They get less than your best. They get less than your most ideal experience. So number one, you hurt the person before. Number two, you hurt the person you squeeze. Who else? Number three, the next client, because now you're running late. The person who you're now taking late, well, that relationship was just compromised. That situation was just damaged as a result of the squeeze. So you damaged the relationship with the first person because you thought you were helping Jimmy. You damaged the relationship with Jimmy because you hustled him through the system. And you damaged the relationship with Dave, the guy who's next, because you're taking him late. You're starting things off from a disadvantaged point. Who's number four? Can anybody guess? That's right. It's you. What have you done to you? You're anxious. You're stressed. You're freaking out. You're running behind. You're not doing all the things you want to do. The referrals, the retailing, the rebooking. Your whole day's blown. 4 people were damaged as a result of a squeeze. Don't ever say yes to squeezing people in. It's just not good for anybody or anything. And number 5 on the list is that less service concept I mentioned earlier. When someone is late, don't just push them back out to the curb. You can rebook them for another time, or you can offer them a reduced service experience. You know, you were booked for a shampoo, haircut, and style, and I know you had traffic, and I know you're a little late. I can shampoo and cut your hair, but I don't have time to blow dry you. I can have another team member blow dry you, or you can use our self-service blow dry station, but I'm not going to have time to blow your hair dry today. Is that okay? Okay. And then you deliver less service in less time, but not for less money. They still booked out that time. So if a shampoo, haircut, and style is $40, you're still going to charge them $40. Somebody else can blow them out. They can blow out their own hair, and you can continue to run on time. Those are my 5 big tips for how to effectively be on time, stay on time, run on time, and respect other people's time. And as a result, the flip side, the two-way street of that respect, is that clients will learn to be on time for you. The real interesting phenomenon here is when a client is late and you handle them in the ways I've described, they will straighten up and fly right. Or they will fly away. They'll get it. They'll understand it. They'll figure out how you play, and they will respectfully play with you. I'd love to continue this conversation with you. If you've got questions, comments, and other contributions for yourself, for me, and for other members of our online community, I'd love to hear them. Use the comments here on the video. Use the comments on the Patreon page. Reach out to me through the Talk to Me function at ivanzoot.com. Don't forget to get your free copy of 100 by 100, 100 new haircut customers in 100 days, guaranteed. ivanzoot.com. Click on the free book offer link. Just pay shipping and handling. Any day can be day 1, and 100 days later, day by day, step by step plan, 100 new haircut customers in 100 days. I guarantee it. Thanks for being here, and have a great day.